Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy Friday. For those of you who don't know, my name is Danny, and well, you can probably already tell by the topic of this video. Today we're going to be talking about skateboard deck sizes and does the size matter? That's a kind of a funny thing to say, but that's what we're going to be talking about. I made a video like this about a year ago and you guys really seemed to like it, so I figured I would make kind of an updated version, kind of let you guys know what my thoughts are now after skating an 8.25 board for over a year now exclusively. But before I do that, you guys already know we're gonna go catch a super quick skate sesh with all of the good homies. Let's head over to 88th Street Skate Park in Queens, New York. Alright guys, so we just made it here to 88th Street Park, here with all of the good homies. We got George on the scene, Ross on the scene, and Josh Katz on the scene today. We were originally planning on going to another skate park, but they're still working on it, which is a huge bummer. So we decided to just pop up here at 88th Street Park. Haven't been here in a long time. Haven't really been skating at skate parks a lot. This whole street video has kind of taken over our lives, but it's kind of nice to still go to skate parks every once in a while and get these videos done and practice for the street skating. So that's exactly what we're doing here today. We chose this park because it's very street oriented, so let's just get a few clips here with the frickin' boys.
Here with the squad, everybody tryna go, yeah, the party jumping off, hey, we putting on a show, tryna catch a vibe, we do this every time, like, na 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 na, feeling like I'm on the highway, cause everything been going my way, and now they looking at me sideways, I'm like, na 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 na, this is where I wanna be, na na na, never ever gonna leave. I've been on the wave, it's a party, make a toast, it's a party every day, so anywhere you go, all across the coast, we do it every time, like, na 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 na, I got nothing but the highlights, can't believe that this is my life, I'm only living on the bright side.
Alright, so I'm going to do a trick that I have not done in a really long time, and it's on this handrail right here. I do front boards all the time, but back in the day I used to do front board shoves on little down rails, so I think it might be time to try to step that up and try to get that trick back. So hopefully we can walk away from today's session with a front board shove down this little handrail, and then the entire day will be worth it. This will have been a major success because it's something new, and you guys know how much I talk about progression in every single one of my videos, and this is progression right here because it's something that I've never done on this rail and haven't done in a long time in general, so fingers crossed, let's get it.
This is where I wanna be, never ever gonna leave, you ain't gonna get it from me, this is where I wanna stay, I could do this.
I honestly thought that this was not going to take a long time. I thought I'd get it in like 3, 4, maybe 5 tries at the most, and I've been battling it for quite a while now, so
every day, it don't matter what they say, you better know, we ain't never going home, ain't never going home, you better know.
Finally! Oh shit. Alright, back it up.
So close.
All right, guys, so that took way longer than I thought it was gonna take. Literally probably took like an hour to land that. I came close to giving up so many times, so super stoked that I stuck with it and kept going. And that just goes to show that as long as you keep trying and you believe in yourself, you will land something. I'm not the best skateboarder out there, not even close, but I do my best, and sometimes it's really hard for me to commit. And today was one of those days, but I stuck with it and I was able to land it. So I'm feeling super, super good about this, and I feel great. The whole day could just be over right now, and I'm just ecstatic that I landed my trick. Let's get some clips of the homies.
We ain't never going home, ain't never going home. You better know. We ain't never going home, ain't never going home.
Wow, Josh, that was beasted, bro. Holy shit, man.
Alright guys, so moving on to the topic of this video, deck size. Does it matter? Which deck size should you ride? This is a question that I get a lot in my Instagram DMs. If you have any questions, go ahead and DM me right here on Instagram. So when changing your board size, there are things that you need to take into consideration. It's not just stepping up your size and doing a huge jump and expecting the board to work exactly like the board you had before. If you're skating a size 8 and you just make the drastic jump to an 8.5, it might work out for you, but it also could not work out, and you're going to be left feeling super like weird and just super uncomfortable on the new size. So for today's video, I've picked out 3 things that I want you guys to take into consideration when you're choosing a new deck size. If you're skating a size 8 board, you probably have trucks that are fit for a size 8 board. So if you switch over to an 8.25 or an 8.5 or any bigger size, the trucks are going to be smaller on that deck. Now, if you're like me, I skate size 8 trucks on a size 8.25 board, and it's what works perfectly for me in order to get the right flips, in order to feel mostly comfortable on my board. But if you're not ready for that, it's going to be an insane difference, and you're going to feel totally off balance, and your tricks are probably not going to work the way you want them to. So be aware of that, and if you are switching up or down a deck size, make sure that you are either ready for the truck size difference or just buy new trucks to match the new deck. Alright guys, and that leads me into the second thing that I'm going to be talking about today that you guys need to take into consideration, and that is that there's going to need to be some compromise. With a bigger board, you might feel more secure, more solid on the board. It's going to be better for transition, and it's probably going to be better for absorbing big impact off of big stairs, drops, gaps, anything like that. But what you do lose when you go up a size or skate a bigger board is you do lose a little bit of like flick ability. So what that means is that you will probably lose the ability to flip the board as fast as you have been doing. With a bigger board, the board will flip slower, and it's going to be a little bit harder to do more technical style tricks. So if you like to do a lot of flip ins, flip outs into ledges, grinds, anything like that, or even just do like a lot of double flips, a smaller board is going to help you do that, but a bigger board will make that a little bit more difficult. But if you're having trouble landing on your board and feeling solid because you like to skate gaps or stairs or just drops in general, a bigger board will definitely help you to feel more comfortable taking that impact because there's more surface area, therefore your feet have more space to land on the board. All right, and the third thing that you all need to take into consideration when switching up your board size is the size of your feet, the size of your shoes. If your shoe is huge, your foot is huge, being on a smaller board is probably not going to feel as comfortable as it would on a bigger board. Now, I have relatively normal sized feet. They are probably slightly above average, but not huge. I am a 10.5 to an 11. Right now, the shoes that I'm skating were actually given to me by my good buddy George because they were too big for him, and they're actually a little bit big on me, but I'm not gonna say no to free shoes. So I do have to say that I've been feeling a little bit weird on my 8.25 board as of late because the shoe is kind of bigger. So I kind of feel like I'm like stepping over the entire deck. Now, I could just get a bigger board, but then I might have to get bigger trucks, and it's an expense that I'm not willing to go through right now because trucks are expensive, boards are not insanely cheap. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to adjust to the board with the shoes. I think I'll be able to because luckily I've been skating for the majority of my life, so I know how to kind of switch things up and get my head thinking about things a little bit differently if I really need to. So I'm not going to focus too much on how the size of my foot feels on this board because I know that the 825 board is the one for me. But if you are a beginner and you're trying to decide which size to get, take into consideration the size of your foot. If you have a really small foot, then probably go with the smaller board. There's no shame in skating a 7.5, 7.75, even an 8. I think 825 is probably like the perfect range, but there's many people who go above that and skate really freaking well. Just skate what feels comfortable to you. What I do when I go to skate shops is I'll ask them for a deck, put the board on the ground and step on it and like literally take like 20 minutes to feel comfortable and see which of all the sizes feels best for me. And you could do that too when you go to a skate shop and it will help, I promise. All right, but those are the top 3 things that I think you all need to take into consideration when choosing the right skateboard size. And like I said before, I really do think that the size of the skateboard deck matters, and if you choose the one that works best for you, you will see a direct improvement, maybe almost an immediate improvement in your skateboarding. But that's going to be it for today. I hope that you all enjoyed that skateboarding session, and I hope that you can all take something away from the topic of this video because I think it's super important and it's something that I struggled with for a long time, and I am super stoked that I finally feel a little bit more comfortable and secure on my skateboard because I have chosen the right setup. Thank you all so much for your love and support. I am going to go for today. Thank you so much. I will see you all next Friday for another video. Peace out.